What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the MMA LADS podcast. I'm your host, Max. This is my co-host, Kevin, and we're here to give you the best picks for UFC 313, Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira. So stay tuned to get the best picks. All right, guys, so we're going to start off with a match that we would like to talk about first. We're going to talk about Curtis Blaydes fighting Rizvan Kuniev. Now, the reason I want to speak about this fight, I want to talk about how disrespectful this is to Curtis Blaydes. And respect to Curtis Blaydes for taking on anybody at any ranking. It doesn't matter. Respect to Curtis Blaydes. But this is a little disrespectful. Curtis Blaydes is ranked number 5 in the heavyweight division, and he's fighting Rizvan Kuniev, who's unranked.
Never heard of this guy.
Never heard of this guy before.
Never.
I'll be honest with you. And we've been watching this sport for how long? You know what I mean? This is probably like early prelim fighter type of dude.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? And he's fighting ranked number 5. What makes the UFC think that Rizvan deserves a number 5?
I'll tell you
fighter?
this. What I do know is that apparently there was a lot of fighters that wanted to fight Curtis Blaydes, but it got canceled for some reason. I don't know. Somebody got injured, canceled. Another fighter can't make. I don't know.
Right.
So just a whole bunch of stuff. He had multiple fights get canceled on him. So Curtis Blaydes like, yo, just fuck it, man. I've been training all this time. Just give me anybody. Literally anybody, which is crazy. And let me tell you, Max, that just shows you that the UFC has a big problem with the heavyweight division. You know how many fighters they only have in the heavyweight division?
No, but tell me.
They only got 30.
30 fighters? Wow.
Exactly. Half of that is top 15.
Half of that is top 15. So it's super diluted with not high level fighters, in my opinion. Like when you're comparing these other divisions, I mean, look how stacked 135 is. I mean, everybody and their mom is climbing up to the top to fight whoever the champ is, you know what I mean? Or even look at 155. I mean, 155 for the longest time was stacked with people, you know? So, unfortunately, the heavyweight division is just lacking in talent and star power.
And I understand it's hard to find big guys with the skills. And a lot of these big guys, they have multiple other sports. A lot of them go into football.
Right.
A lot of them go to other sports, rugby, who else, anything else.
Yeah.
And it's just to find a heavyweight dude that does MMA, that does it all, it's very hard to find. That's why I know the Dana White Contender Series, they're trying really hard to find heavyweights, dude.
And they need it.
They need it. It's desperate.
Because, I mean, for shit like this to happen, where the number 5 is fighting somebody unranked,
it's insane, man.
It's insane. So with that being said, let me pull up the odds. So we got Curtis Blaydes at -340 and Rizvan at +280.
Makes sense.
Easy pick for me. I'm going Curtis Blaydes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? He just has...
He's a UFC vet.
He's a UFC vet, ranked number 5. He's fought top dogs, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, how much easier do you need this bet to make, right? So let's move on from that. We're going to talk about Bobby Green, King Green versus Mauricio Hufi. This is a good matchup. I like this a lot.
I like it too.
Shout out to the matchmakers on this one because this is fun. Mauricio Hufi, his last fight, man, he really showed out. He showed out that he can hang with
definitely
the top guys. So his first big test is going to be King Green.
Absolutely.
Tell me, what do you think? What do you think about this?
Man, Mauricio Hufi, man, he's part of the Fighting Nerds.
Fighting Nerds?
You feel me?
Let's go.
So these Fighting Nerds, man, they have been killing it,
on
dude.
fire. Let me say, John Silva.
Last week,
yo,
man, just one pow! Just one punch, the guy went down. He looked at the ref.
Hey,
you want me to keep going?
Yeah, you want me to kill this guy?
All right, bing, bing. All right, that's enough.
That's it.
Dude, them Fighting Nerds are on a roll.
They're on a roll.
Big roll, dude.
Yeah.
All of them, dude. They're killing it. So it's all that hype, all that training that they've been doing, man. So they're really on a strong hype. So like, man, they're keeping that energy, man. That Fighting Nerds has that fire, and they're steamrolling guys right now, man.
Yeah.
They're steamrolling guys, and I fucking love it.
I feel like Mauricio Hufi's maybe like one of the more calmer guys. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, he's a lot more.
John Silva seems a little.
No, he's a crazy one.
Yeah, he's like,
he's the crazy. He's the one that wants to knock you out.
He's like fucking doing like dog noises and shit. I'm like, oh my god, this little guy is crazy. But yeah, Mauricio Hufi. So I want to talk about his fighting style. He did whoop the other guy's ass the last time, but I will say his fighting style. I hate to say this, but it's a little low output. He was very precise with his shots.
That's why he's kind of like a sniper.
He's a bit of a sniper, and he showed both a little bit because he knows he in his head he's like, I'm way better than you, so I'm gonna pick my shots, and I'm also gonna do flashy shit. You know what I mean? I felt like his performance was a little bit too low output for my liking. You know, he whooped the guy's ass, sure, but the strikes were very low and they were damaging. He's fighting somebody that's more of a volume guy, King Green. He likes to throw a lot of feints. His hands are very low, though. Yeah, I will say his hands are very fucking low.
That's a good thing for him.
Yeah, but you got to be careful with that. But Bobby will put combos together. You know what I mean? He puts the pressure on you. He puts the combos. He puts the pressure. He might want to back you up a little bit. But I think this fight is going to be for every one punch that Hufi's going to land, Bobby Green's going to land 2 or 3. Yeah. Right. So I think it's going to be volume versus KO power, precision.
Yeah.
I kind of like the odds for Bobby Green.
What are the odds?
So let's pull this up. We got Bobby at plus 400.
Plus 400.
Mauricio Hufi at minus 525. Are we really counting Bobby out like that?
Not by that much.
Not by that much. I mean, look what happened with Peyton Taba. He was minus 1,000. Yeah. He went up against a vet.
Exactly.
And got it handed to him.
Yeah, so, Mauricio Hufi, he's still new.
I get it. There's a lot of hype for this guy.
You just don't want to put too much hype.
Right. Minus 525 is a lot.
Yeah, it's
against somebody like King Green.
Much.
Yeah, it's a little too much.
And listen, King Green, Bobby King, whatever. Yeah. Bobby knocked out Grant Dawson in the first round.
That guy's got a chin.
Exactly.
That guy's got a freaking chin.
Like you technically don't want to count Bobby out.
Right.
You feel me?
But I kind of like that at plus 400. It's a little risky. I will say it's a little risky.
Yeah.
But
I think it's just too much.
It's too much of a
gap.
Of a gap. Yeah, for sure. So that's why I think I'll take Bobby Green at plus 400. I think the volume's gonna add up for Bobby. However, man, if Rufi lands that shot, he's got KO power. He hits hard. What do you think? Who are you going with?
I just love the momentum that the fighting nerds have.
Right,
man.
I know.
I love it. So,
I know.
And another thing I like about Rufi is he's pretty good defensively. I remember one of his fights, someone tried to punch him in his chin. He just turns his head. So he has that, he rolls with the punches really well. So I like that a lot about him. And man, you know what? The fighting nerds, man, something in my gut is telling me, yo, they're killing it. So I'm a fighting nerd too, you know?
All right. So next fight, we got Amanda Lemos versus Yasmin Lucindo. So this is rank number 5, women's strawweight versus rank number 7. So let's start off. I'll let you know the odds first on this one. So we got plus 102 Amanda Lemos and Yasmin Lucindo at minus 122. So yeah, I think Amanda Lemos is pretty well rounded. I think that at rank number 5, you need to have well-roundedness in this division. I mean, look who the champion is. I would say that this would be a contender fight, but however, we have the rankings pulled up here, and we have Virna Jandiroba is supposedly going to be fighting Yan Jiaonan. Don't quote me on that.
Right?
I heard. Was it confirmed in Miami? I'm not sure, but I did see that was posted. So that's for sure going to be a contender fight. And if Virna wins that fight, I think that she'll be fighting for the title against Zhang Weili. However, I think that the winner of Amanda Lemos and Yasmin Lucindo will be fighting probably next up for whoever.
So yeah, she's fighting Miami. Yan versus Virna.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So this one may be like a contender title eliminator type of thing.
For the next one.
Kind of like for the next one. We'll see. Because, at the end of the day, the champ needs some fresh blood. And if we look at it, I mean, Zhang Weili she beat Yang Jianan already. She beat Tatiana Suarez. If Virna wins, then she's up next. If she loses, I don't know if they'll do Yan again.
No.
Zhang Weili already beat Jessica, right? Jessica Andrade?
Probably a long
I think
time
that
ago.
Yeah, I think that they fought. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I mean, there's talent there. That division needs to figure itself out. But I'm gonna go with rank number 5. Yeah.
You got a strong champ.
What do you think?
I don't know much about the other girl, so I'm gonna go with Amanda as well. She's pretty well rounded. She's pretty good.
And at plus 102, I think it's a safe.
Yeah.
You got a little extra money on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not crazy, not crazy of a bet, but this one's a banger. This next one, lightweight bout.
Hell yeah, let's go.
We got Jalen Turner versus Ignacio Bahamondes.
Bahamondes.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry.
I call him Bahapanti.
Shit, my bad. I forgot. Ignacio. Let me correct myself. Ignacio Bahapantis.
Bahapanti.
The Chilean swagger
I love
dagger.
his nickname, man.
Yeah, that's a dope name, Bahamondes. So this one is pretty even on the odds too. Minus 112, minus 108. Jalen Turner, however, has a ranking. He's ranked number 13. He's 14-8, and Bahamondes is 16-5.
Hey Max, let me tell you something crazy, man. Look how tall these guys are.
Yeah. 6'3",
These guys
bro,
are 6'3", and they're making
crazy.
155.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I just can't believe it, man.
Yeah. So the reach advantage, slight reach advantage for Jalen Turner.
Yeah.
I'm going to lean more towards Jalen Turner on this fight. I think Jalen Turner, we saw what he did. Unfortunately, he lost to Renato Moicano.
Oh, hey, man,
Lost me some money, too.
I told you, man.
He could have finished that. He could have finished that.
Money Moicano, bro. You can't count him out. You can't count him out.
He almost knocked him out. If he would have followed up with that, he would have beaten.
I don't know what Jalen was thinking, dude.
I
don't know. He was thinking. He messed it up.
Yeah, that's what you call low
UFC
fight
300,
IQ, bro.
In UFC 300, bro, you could have got that 300K bonus, bro.
Fool.
Nah, you should have killed him, man. What were you thinking, dog?
And look where that took Renato Moicano, bro.
Exactly. He just fought for the belt.
Yeah.
Short notice, though.
Short notice. Yeah.
But he still got paid.
Right?
He got money.
He got money.
But
I will say Jalen Turner, I think his striking is cleaner. Bahamondes likes to throw a lot of flashy stuff too, which is cool. It might catch Jalen Turner off guard. But I think Jalen Turner has more experience again against better caliber fighters. And he's got some good power on him, man. So I'm going to go with Jalen Turner.
Yo, you going to go with Jalen Turner?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to go with my boy Bahapanti, man.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going with my boy, bro.
And why are you going with Bahapanti?
I love seeing him. I saw him fight live before, and he is a performer, man. He got it. He's in it to win it. You know, shout out to Chile. What's up, homies?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Bahapanti, bro. I'm always going to be rooting for you.
Yeah. So we got another lightweight bout. This one is a shakeup. We were supposed to have Just Bleed, but our Just Bleed was taken away from us. We were supposed to have a sacrifice to the blood gods. But instead, this is a good replacement. So we were supposed to have Justin Gaethje versus Dan Hooker. Unfortunately, Dan Hooker broke his hand. He's not going to be able to make his fight. We are all sad that this fight is not happening. We were all looking forward to this. I'm sure everybody watching this channel was looking forward to this fight. But it is what it is. It's MMA. Shit like this happens all the time. Shout out to Rafael Fiziev for taking this fight. Hold on, let me do that again. I kind of flubbed his name a little bit. I want to say shout out to Rafael Fiziev for taking this fight. He's a true warrior because this is very short notice. And he's fighting Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, man.
Taking a Justin Gaethje fight short notice is scary.
That's not
for
good.
Anybody. That's not good.
Good.
There's a high probability you're going to the hospital.
It's going to hurt.
But we got ranked number 11, Rafael Fiziev, fighting Justin Gaethje on a short notice fight. The odds are minus 155 for Justin Gaethje and plus 130 for Rafael Fiziev. This is their second fight. The first fight was actually, I thought it was very competitive at first.
Oh, no.
Rafael Fiziev won that first round. No, he won that first round. I will single-handedly say he won that first round. Justin Gaethje took the advice of his corner, settled in a little better, and got the better of him in the last 2 rounds.
Absolutely.
It was 3 rounds. This one's going to be 3 rounds as well. Unfortunately,
No,
we're not.
it's not going to be 5?
It's not going to be 5.
Why? That's disgusting.
He's taking a short notice fight. I guess they had
so.
to negotiate the rounds a little lower.
I guess so. Whatever.
He might have a very hard weight cut. If he needs to make 155, it's just short notice. That maybe they're giving him a little bit of leeway.
God damn it, Dan.
But yeah, this is going to be 3 rounds, just like the first fight. Rafael Fiziev has been out for a while off a really bad injury. It was against the Gamrot fight, right?
Yeah,
where he injured himself. What was it again? Can you remind me? It was
his ACL.
His ACL. Yeah, so that's a bad injury.
He overextended, and then when he landed on it, it just bang. And he's like, oh.
He's been out for over a year.
It was in the first round too, no?
Yeah, it was bad. He's
damn.
been out for over a year, sitting on the sidelines recovering. But Justin Gaethje's been out too since that knockout from Max, which was last year.
Yeah.
So, which is smart. After a big knockout like that, you need your brain to recover and stuff like that. So, so both of them are coming up off of technically a loss. You know what I mean? But Justin Gaethje's ranked 3, Fiziev's 11. Is Fiziev's ring rust going to play a factor into this? I don't know if he was training for this. You know what I mean? I don't want to assume things, but in my head, I would say no. If you just get the call, hey, look, you're
2 week notice.
Yeah, unless he was training to fight somebody else that we didn't know of. Maybe. That's a possibility. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like that long layoff like that.
I don't like it either. Man, I hate that Dan Hooker had to pull out. Sucks. That was a fight that I wanted to so bad.
Oh man,
and another thing, they called Armin. Hey, listen, do you want to fight? But Armin said, hey, listen, I would like to fight, but let's make it at 160. And the UFC is unfortunately no. And I feel like the UFC said no because, he tried to make way at 155 and he pulled out. So they're probably thinking, hey, man, let's not waste our time. The same thing might happen again with you. Fix your back first, homie. Fix your back.
Yeah, what happens if he pulls out again?
Exactly.
They
What
can't
a waste.
lose too. Yeah.
What a waste. So I get it why they chose Fiziev. Another thing, I saw Kamaru Usman's podcast today with Henry, and he was saying that Kamaru was saying like a lot of these wolf talkers that so when Justin Gaethje and the Dan Hooker fight, Dan Hooker pulled out. A lot of these wolves are like, yeah, I'll step in. I'll step in.
I'm sure.
All these people are saying, I'll step in. Guess what? The UFC called, hey, listen, can you make the fight in 2 weeks' notice? Nah, I kind of need 2 months. It's a bit too close. Nah. So I'm going to give a lot of credit to Fiziev, man. They gave him that call. And he's like, you know what? Let's roll.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him credit for that. It's not a fight I want to see, but, I do want to see Justin fight again.
Right, me too.
It's been a year.
For sure.
It's been a year.
Yeah. I will say this, the speed advantage. Okay, look, going based off their first fight, the speed advantage was significant for Fiziev.
Yeah.
Very significant. I hope Justin Gaethje didn't slow down from this devastating KO. Normally when you tend to see fighters get KO'd or get trauma or stuff like that, they start to slow down a little bit and they lose their chin in a sense, you know what I mean?
Shit.
So that's kind of something where I want to see. That's why I kind of feel that the odds are so close like this. The speed may play a factor. Fiziev may come out hot, and he may take that first round again. Let's see if Justin Gaethje could take the last 2. That's how I think it's going to go. Very similar to
the first fight.
To the first fight. It may end up in a TKO, and I might lean towards Justin Gaethje on this.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Justin Gaethje too. But you know what? You just made me think of something. How crazy would it be if Fiziev wins?
That'd be crazy. I mean, he would take
He'll
that
be
spot.
number 3.
Yeah, he'd be ranked number 3.
Holy shit.
And then maybe he takes that Dan Hooker fight. I don't know. Right now, there's a lot of weird things going on in the UFC.
So many weird things. I hate it.
We'll talk about that on another episode. But, I mean, this was a bit of a shakeup, so who knows where that places Fiziev. But good for him for taking this fight. Respect to both of them. Justin Gaethje keeping it rolling, taking whoever comes his way, So this next fight that we have coming up is a banger of all bangers for the light heavyweight division. UFC 313. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. I mean, dude, this is the fight we've been all wanting.
Yeah, we've been wanting this fight for a long time.
It doesn't get better than this. The champ versus ranked number 1. What more do you want? Look at the odds. What more do you want?
Pretty even.
Minus 115 versus minus 105.
It's basically right there.
What more do you want? It's going to be a banger. We're not going to know where this is going to go. Nobody can predict this.
I have no idea.
Not even Nostradamus can predict this.
Not even.
But I will say this. We're in for a treat. And we may be in for a surprise. Who knows?
Who knows?
This is like rolling the dice. You never know where you're going to get. That's why I'm not betting on this fight. And neither should you. But we're going to talk about it anyways because we love you guys.
I'm ready.
All right. So Alex Pereira, Magomed Ankalaev. All right. So let's break this down. I'm leaning towards Alex Pereira, and let me give you my reasonings why. So I know we say MMA math, whatever. It doesn't add up, but hear me out. Alex Pereira fought Jan Blachowicz. Alex Pereira won that fight. Magomed Ankalaev barely won that fight. I mean, by the skin of his teeth. The Pereira one was close too, but I felt like Pereira wasn't as damaged in that fight. It was a little bit more tit for tat type of thing. Magomed Ankalaev's legs got chewed the fuck up.
Exactly.
In that fight, badly by Jan Blachowicz. Bad. And guess what? Who do we all know is very good with the leg kicks? Alex Pereira. I mean, he's one of the best in the game. The calf kicks.
And he does it in such a weird way. He doesn't really move his hip yet. Bang.
Yeah.
Bang. Even Izzy was like, man, he fucking hits me hard and it hurts.
Yeah.
How does he do it? Not even Izzy knows how to do it. He's like, I got to learn how to do that.
Yeah. And Magomed Ankalaev's notorious for not checking those kicks.
Exactly. You know, in the John fight, it was shin to shin.
Shin to shin, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, and it showed because he couldn't stand up.
He kept falling.
Not stand. He kept falling over.
He had no other choice but to wrestle.
Yeah. Which, okay, here's another thing. He's saying he wants to stand up with Alex Pereira. And I get Magomed Ankalaev is not I get he's Russian, but he's not a wrestler per se. He's more of a striker.
Yeah, he's more of a striker too.
I mean, he outstruck Alexander Rakic.
Yeah, he did.
In his fight. So he's saying he thinks that he could stand up with Alex Pereira. That's a bad game plan, man. I won't be honest with you. That's a really bad game. If you're going to make this a kickboxing fight versus a two-time kickboxing champion. Glory of all
middleweight
the freaking,
champion.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like, light heavyweight champ. Hey, man, there's a reason why a lot of these guys that stand up with him lose.
Yeah. Look at Jiri, look at Jamal, we can go down the list. Yeah. Look at freaking Sean Strickland.
Yeah, look at Sean, man. Look what happened. First round,
blasted him, bro. But Magomed is also a big guy, though.
He is a big guy.
But check this out.
Tell me.
Look at the reach advantage. 4-inch reach advantage.
That's a long reach, man.
For Pereira. When it's coming to striking, those 4 inches play a big factor.
Big factor.
And the reason why I'm going so in depth with this is because this fight is so close that I just want to just add just drop little gems in here just so you can make the right pick. If you want to bet on this fight, do it on your own, but I'm going to tell you not to do it. Let's go with grappling. So Pereira's takedown defense is 70%. That's very good for somebody that's a striker. But
not too many people try to take him down.
He's got it in clenched situations though.
Yeah,
where they could.
But
you know what I mean? But he wasn't really. Yeah, you're right.
He hasn't really fought that one wrestler guy.
Yeah, but people like to think, because Ankalaev is Russian. He's gonna be a wrestler. He's gonna be a grappler.
He's Dagestani, so
he has 0 submissions. He doesn't have submission wins.
Not at all.
So what is he gonna do? He's gonna wrestle fuck Pereira with a 70% takedown defense. I don't know. Look at his takedown accuracy, 31%.
I'll say this, but check this out, Max.
But hold on, look, 31% takedown accuracy for Magomed Ankalaev. That's not very good.
But let me ask
if
you
you're
this.
claiming you got grappling, or people are claiming you got grappling, you can't claim that.
But check this out. What if he's so desperate to win this title that you know what? He's like, fuck it. This whole time that of my break that I'm training for this fight, what if he's been training with Khabib, man?
What if he's been capping?
What if he's been training with Khabib just for the wrestling, dude?
But he's not in Khabib's camp.
He's not, but he lives in Dagestan. But
that doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, what if he just asked Khabib, hey, you know what? Help me out for this training camp because this is for the belt and this is for my country.
If he was doing that, we would have seen clips of him training with Khabib.
But I haven't seen any clips of anything. But that's what I'm saying. What if he wants this belt so bad that he'll do anything what it takes to win? In my opinion, there's an easy route to win.
Yeah.
And that's to take him down.
Right. I don't think he's gonna
listen.
Do it.
If
his ego's getting in the way of him. He's
saying
he wants to strike.
His ego is only in the way if he wants to strike. And what I would do is I would lie to everybody, say, yeah, I'm gonna strike. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna wrestle this guy.
Right.
I want the belt.
Yeah.
I want the belt. F everybody.
But why even? But
I
why
don't want to
claim
get
it?
knocked out.
But why claim it? Why is he claiming I want to strike with this guy? I'm gonna
Because
show him that.
that's putting in Alex's head. Oh, he's only gonna strike me. What an idiot. He's gonna fucking get knocked out. I would trick everybody too.
But okay, explain to me what's the trickery? If Pereira's game plan is to strike with him anyway.
Exactly. No, I'm saying that's Alex's plan.
Right.
If I was Alex, I would still train some wrestling defense too.
Oh, I'm sure he's training wrestling.
Just in case.
Yeah, for sure.
Check this out.
For sure.
Alex might fucking leg kick the fuck out of him.
Right.
Let's say that happens again. Guess what Magomed's gonna do? The same thing he did.
Yeah,
same thing he did with
He
John.
has to. Yeah, for sure. If that happens, for sure, he has to do that.
The same thing. I think it, in my opinion, I think the fight's gonna be just like the John fight.
Possibly. I don't know. There's a lot of factors.
Check
into
this out,
too.
Max. Listen, Alex is the guy on top of the mountain.
He is.
Magomed is that hungry fucking wolf, dude.
Yeah.
And he'll do anything in his power. And to be honest, I think fucking Magomed's been training harder than Alex. We see Alex on Australia. And guess what? Hey, I got some bad news, guys.
Oh, here we go.
I think you know what I'm going to talk about.
I know.
I got some bad news, guys. Alex, he was dapping up Drake, dude. And let me tell you, that's automatic bad luck, dude.
I know. But does it count if he puts hand sanitizer on afterwards?
Listen, I got no idea.
Oh,
Hey, you shake your hands with Drake, man, you in trouble, man.
Oh, man.
You're in trouble. And the clips that I see, I know Alex is training.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I think Magomed he's so desperate for the belt. He's so desperate.
I know.
He's way more desperate than Alex is. And I feel like when you're desperate like that, you'll do anything to win, dude.
Yeah.
Anything. And man, I don't know what's gonna happen.
If there's any guy that could beat Pereira, it would be Magomed.
I think it would be Magomed.
I think if Magomed does not beat Pereira, there's nobody else in this division that could beat Pereira.
Let me ask you, who else in this division is much of a wrestler? Everybody's much of a striker, right?
Yeah, let me refresh myself on light heavyweight. We're going to click on this here. Hold on, my bad, I clicked on. Okay, so we got John Blachowicz. He can wrestle, but he's not.
No, he already fought. He didn't do anything with Alex in the first fight.
Wrestler.
Right? Nobody's wrestling like a strong wrestler in that division. No one. If Magomed wants to win, in my opinion, this is the way to win. Everyone's gonna hate it, but you're gonna win.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, there's no really strong wrestler in this division.
In my opinion, that is Alex's kryptonite, man.
Yeah. I mean, this division's not even that crazy.
Not even.
Carlos Oberg ranked 6.
That's crazy, actually.
That's crazy, bro. But yeah. That's why I'm leaning more towards Pereira. I mean,
I'm leaning towards Pereira, but just a tiny
just
bit.
a little bit, man. Just
a tiny bit. I'm saying like 55% to 45. That's a little. I wouldn't take the bet.
I would
risk it. Don't
I
risk
would
it.
say 51, 49.
49. Okay, there you go.
51 Pereira, 49 Ankalaev.
If Pereira really wants to win, I think he needs to knock him out early.
Yeah. He can't
needs to knock him out early.
have it dragged. He can't have this fight
Not
dragged.
at all. Not at all. Because he might grab double leg you.
I
and
hope he
then,
doesn't get tired.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Who?
Pereira.
You think he's gonna get tired? Oh, from the wrestling.
If he gets grappled, maybe.
Shit.
And you lose that power, you lose that little pep in your step.
Hey, yeah, wrestling does exhaust you.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. Man, this listen, I'm gonna give Alex credit. If Alex wins, he breaks the record.
Yeah.
You know what record that is?
Tell me.
4 title defenses in 12 months.
That's insane.
There's only one person that has ever done that.
Is he?
John Jones.
John Jones. Wow.
He's the only one. That happened like 10 years ago or something like that. So
that's crazy.
Alex will be the first, well, not the first, but like it'll be the quickest in 12 months, man.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
I mean, bro, he's almost cleared out his division.
I know.
That's crazy. What do you think about Pereira fighting with his hands low?
I don't like it.
Me neither, bro.
Don't do it.
I get scared. But that's how he fights, man. Yeah. That's what worries me a little bit.
Max, I got a question.
Magomed fights tight.
Yeah.
He's tight. He's popping that jab. He's got his guard up.
Let me ask you this. If Alex wins, then what? What's next?
He needs to chill for a little bit, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean...
You don't think he should go up?
To heavyweight?
Why not?
They got to figure out this Tom Aspinall.
Oh, I know.
Before we say anything more about
hey, you know what?
moving up,
Let me stay quiet. You're right.
I mean, he could run it back. I don't know. He needs to wait a little bit. Let the division figure itself out. Go back down to 185. No, he can't make it.
But check this out. What if?
He's too big.
No. What if Duplessis beats Hamzat?
And he goes up to light heavyweight?
That'll be a great fight.
That would be interesting.
That'll be a great fight.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That'll be a great fight. I love that
Pereira's
fight.
too big, bro.
Hey, fuck it,
I
man.
don't think he can make
DDP's
185.
on the road, bro.
And I don't think DDP would be a big...
Hey, DDP's a big dude. He weighs like 225.
But bro, freaking Pereira's like
heavyweight
cutting down to
shit.
freaking light heavyweight, bro.
I'm just saying, it'll be a great fight.
Yeah.
What a crazy year, huh?
What a crazy year. Yeah, a lot of shakeups. All right, so let's do our... This might be a little tough, but let's do our 3-man parlay or 3-person parlay because there's women fighting on this card too. So let's start off. I will take... I'm going to take Amanda Lemos at plus 102.
Okay.
I'm going to take Justin Gaethje minus 155.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling a little ballsy. I'm going to take King Green. At plus 400.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. What about you? What's your 3?
My 3 is going to be Mauricio Rufy.
Okay.
Ignacio Bahapanti. Let's go. And then, of course, Justin Gaethje.
Okay. Nice.
So those are my 3 picks.
All right. So there's your 3 picks. We hope you cash in some money with these. Let us know if you hit it. Let us know in the comments who you think will win these fights. And we will comment back and we'll see who wins and we'll talk more about these fights. So thanks for tuning in. We are out of here.